what's up, guys? It's Chef Mike Moya here at the 40 Tons booth, and I'm here with...
Thunder Walker with the Thunder Walker Experience and the equity content creator for MJ Biz.
Isn't that something? So perfect time to really learn about what your mission is and what we're doing here at MJ Biz.
Well, my mission is really to educate people on a Montessori-style education base about cannabis and psychedelics across the country. I'm taking a green thread and tying all the states together. There's some great things that's happening in every state,
Everywhere.
right? And for me, I want to make sure that the person that's sitting on the third pew in the church that is able to vote for cannabis, whether it's medical or recreational, they understand what cannabis is really about, that this is a science and that it's actually helping people.
And are you focusing in any specific markets, or are you in a mission to really try to take over the country, maybe the world, with people hearing us?
Well, my biggest plan right now is that I am interested in a national medical card, because guess what? You do not leave your pain or your disabilities at home. And so I want to make sure that it's really, really simple, that you can get a national medical card. Oklahoma is a great state as an example, because we do not have a list of what the disabilities and or the illnesses are. If you say that you need cannabis for medicine, then you need cannabis for medicine, and you go to your doctor, you get a prescription, and then you can buy 3 ounces per transaction.
Wow, that's ridiculous. That's awesome.
Yeah, and so that's a great medical plan that can be the blueprint for the country.
That's great to hear. Now, we see that we all believe that no one should be in jail for smoking cannabis, right? And that's one of our main missions. What's your thoughts behind that?
I absolutely agree with that. Whether you're smoking it as an adult use or if you're smoking it for your medicine, we find that it definitely has benefits. Those benefits have been proven, and it's a science. I keep telling people it's a science. If you've ever gone to a grow or a dispensary and or a processing company, you will see that there's a lot of work that's involved to bring this plant here. So for me, I think it's important that we release those that have been arrested and for nonviolent offenses. And then we also make sure that we give the education for those people in the future. This has helped so many people. And the canna boomers, people that are over 50, even disabled children that have epilepsy or autism have been highly, highly affected by cannabis use. And I've seen the uses myself for my daughter. She is autistic, nonverbal, IQ below 30. She never knew how to communicate or use an iPad. I started her on cannabis, RSO oil that was actually made for her. And guess what? Now she can plug in her own iPad.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
That's awesome. I have a similar story with my grandma and why I decided to become a cannabis chef and leave my regular chef life before was because I made a batch of cookies and I had her try them, and she has polio. And the way that she was like the last generation that got polio, and the way she looked and felt under the influence of my cannabis product changed my whole life. And here we are 8 years later talking at MJ BizCon. So you know, cannabis, it comes in different ways and in different shapes, and people need to be educated. Like you said, it's the #1 priority, and we're super excited for having HPI Canna and 40 Tons being able to give us a space to talk about this.
Absolutely. And I always tell people, you know, it's not about you yourself using cannabis. It's about allowing those that want to use cannabis and to be in this industry. You can cross-pollinate any type of skill that you have to come into the cannabis space. So we'd love to have you. But also this, you know, if I decide tomorrow that I want to take my 2-year-old grandchild, strap her to my chest and jump out of an airplane, I can. I can go skydiving with my child. But guess what? If she has epilepsy, or if she has autism, in some states I can't help her. And that's a shame.
It is. It is a shame, and these type of events really highlight all the work and what people in groups are trying to do to open that up for us, right? And I think MJ BizCon and 40 Tons is doing a great opportunity to give people like us to the space to really talk about this issue.
Absolutely. And as a woman and a person of color, it is really giving me an opportunity to change my life, not only financially, but also spiritually. It actually gives me the opportunity to meet new people, learn new things, and then help people. That's huge, because that's what it's about, giving back, especially for those that paved the way, that are currently locked up right now in prison for nonviolent offenses.
Right. And also the people that have been in the industry for the long, in the background, doing things that are illegal to other people just to make those things happen. And now they're getting the opportunity to move up, learn, create a business, provide for their family, and potentially some moving to other states for better opportunities because of the knowledge that they've grown.
Absolutely.
Like here, MJ BizCon, where you could really get to learn, connect with people, and talk about yourself and what your mission is.
Absolutely. And to me, that just opens up my heart when I can see someone that starts out at the bottom with nothing, and they take their own personal skills and they come into the cannabis community, and we accept them.
Yeah.
We accept their skills, and then they start to flourish. And that's what MJB is, and also this community is about.
Yes. Well, thank you again so much for your time. And again, 40 Tons, Social Equity Row, MJ BizCon, HPI Canada, thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
And to finish off, could you let us know where we could find you, your social platforms and all that good stuff?
Absolutely. You can find me at the thunderwalkerexperience.com, or I am Thunderwalker on social media such as Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, don't forget.